right, pumping out games, pumping out games. This is a day before game. We're back to the day before. Make sure you watch this entire video for a little West Coast action. We got the Seattle Seahawks facing off against the Arizona Cardinals. Stand by, lock in, and watch us deliver it to you. Before we do that, guys, today was an example of why being a part of that notification gang is so important, because we can't always post a day ahead of time. Sometimes the game's only posted a few hours before the game goes off. I think today's game, the Chiefs game, was posted about 5 hours before it went off, so you always want to have the notifications turned on. That's very important. Hit the likes. Likes are very big for us. We appreciate them very much so. Subscribe to the page if you're not subscribed. That's just the craziest one. And most importantly, join that comment crew, guys. I'm going to give shout outs here right now. Let's get to the shout outs. I have 5 of them. Not a lot of action going on here with these comments lately. Everyone must be tired. John Anderson, shout out. You'd rather have an NHL game? It's true. I would too. Billy Rockefeller, I love your name and welcome to the page. Shadow Bahamian, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. KJ Philly 5-teamer, what's happening, my man? And of course, we have ourselves a little Zony NorCal, the one and only comment on the Chiefs Broncos video. Very interesting, Zony. Why do you think no one's commenting on that video? And it was the earlier video too. No big deal. Comments are light, but I still love you guys. Comments are real light, but I still love you guys. Everything, we're rocking and rolling. You know, that's what it's all about. And I'm going to be back to the hockey this week, but we have to give NFL when the NFL's going on. That's just how we roll. So we have the Seahawks and the Cardinals squaring off in the season finale, 425. The Cardinals are 11-5 on this one. They've clinched the playoffs. The Seahawks are 6-10, and they cannot make the playoffs this year. They're out. The Cardinals can win the West if they win this game and the Rams lose to the 49ers. So they have something to play for. The line is set at Cardinals minus 5.5 with the total set at 48. I like what I'm seeing here with those two things. And, you know, what I'm looking at also is I'm looking at the Cardinals' fresh win against Dallas, who I like Dallas this year. I like the Cowboys a lot. Now, before that, they had lost to the Cowboys 3 times in a row. So, and they lost 3 straight in a row to the Dallas, before Dallas as well. Losing DeAndre Hopkins definitely was a big, big issue for them, but we'll see if they can finish on a high note with Seattle, or against Seattle, I should say. Their offense, 6th in total yards per game, 11th in points scored per game. Kyler has not played up to expectations, especially second half of the year, but he still had a solid year, completing 69%, 23 touchdowns, 10 interceptions in the 13 games he's played, and a little high on the picks there, 5 rushing touchdowns. The defense, very solid, looking solid. They rank 7th in yards allowed, 5th in points allowed. There's nothing wrong with that. The Cardinals are 3-4 at home, but 2-5 against the spread at home. Overall, 10-6 against the spread. They're covering better on the road. Straight up, 1-5 in their last 6 playing as a favorite. Not great. Seahawks year has been brutally disappointing. 6-10 heading into this matchup. Injuries all season. They couldn't get all their guys on the field together, and it created a big issue for them. But with all that said, they've won 3 out of their past 5. All right? They put up 51 against Detroit, beating them 51-29. Maybe this team is finally meshing and coming together, but it's too late this season. But they can play spoiler against a division opponent, which can build some morale going into the next year. Their offense kind of not very good, 22 in yards, 17 in points. The defense really, really bad. They give up a ton of yards. They rank 29th in yards allowed, but it doesn't convert to much point. They only give up 21 points a game. They're more middle of the pack there. 8-8 against the spread, 3-5 straight up on the road, 4-4 against the spread on the road. Arizona has struggled at home. They're going to be facing a Seahawks team that's putting up a lot of points as of late. It's going to be tough for them, and it's a divisional matchup. All week 18 games are divisional matchups. You know Seattle's going to get up for this game. Yeah, Arizona is coming off of a win, but they have not played great over the past month. We're taking the Seahawks to cover. Listen, guys, I'm going to tell you this one right here. By the hook, by the hook, by the hook. Seahawks +6. Lock it in. Clock it. And guys, before we forget, subscribe. Hit the like button. Turn your notifications on. And join that comment crew. I want to see at least 10 comments on this one. I love you guys. I'll see you next week for more. Next week for more NHL. I was going to see if I was going to do one more NFL, but that's it. Regular season football done. It's the last regular season football game of the year. See you guys tomorrow.